Good morning, everyone.
¿Qué pasó?
What's good? What's good? What's good? Help me ping up.
¿Qué pasó,
Help me
hermano?
ping up.
¿Qué
Good
pasó,
morning,
hermano?
Stunner. You disrespectful ass. Next time I'll give you a ping and you don't come on the stage, I'm coming to your city and I'm fucking shit up.
Ah,
¿Qué pasó, hermosa?
good morning.
¿Qué pasó, puta manicón cabrones?
Wait a minute.
Stop cussing me, man. Stop cussing.
Albert, do you know
Ah,
you was knocked out
okay.
in my room? Just knocked the hell out. I woke up at 4. Y'all was in sleep. About 12 of y'all.
Yeah.
Can you
Crazy
guys help me
work.
ping up while we in here, please? Don't
Yeah,
mind.
I'm doing that now.
Yeah, y'all still sleeping in people's rooms and shit like it's fucking
That's
season one. It's crazy.
that's what I said. I'm like, y'all 12 of y'all in here knocked out. Y'all must was
I don't know
having a
why
good
Albert
time.
in there. His ass on vacation. What you doing in there sleeping, Al?
And he wasn't even on
You
stage yet. He in the goose sleep.
you on vacation by yourself out there? It ain't tricking if you got it. If buy one
Hell
of those
no.
little
My wife's sitting there.
escorts.
My wife here.
Nah,
My wife here spending money. Spending
good,
goddamn money.
good morning, Miss Wifey.
I'm not bothering
Miss
you,
Wife. Let me
Albert.
take the wifey off of it because it's the negative connotation when it comes down to the wifey nowadays. Since 1964, we have been destroyed as a people, and hey,
What?
Doc, why what's the name said talking shit about me, talking something I want to be Martin Luther King and all that. That's crazy. Shay,
What?
That's crazy.
she called me Martin Luther King. Like I know you want to save the people. Yeah, with Martin Luther King. I said, motherfucker, did
Mm.
Daphne unfollow me because she got kicked out? No, she just be. What y'all think about the title, man? What do y'all think? What is your mind? What does your brain say to you when you see this title? Like that, huh?
Men mad cause they tricked and the shit didn't work. That's what I think.
Oh my God, please. I just heard all morning about, well, not morning, the time that I came on this morning about that shit. I think it's fucking tricking. But it is, I think it is kind of a form of it, though, if you ask me, depending, right? Ping up, ping up, ping up, ping up, ping up. Why they just can't have a ping all button, you know, ping on all on online? That'd be cool. You get what I'm saying? And what up?
Hey, what's up, man? What's up, everybody?
Chilling, man. Chilling, Brody. Okay, let me lay the groundwork down. So, let's talk. Are men explicit in their own exploitation? Do men enjoy validation or being picked by a woman who only values his wallet? Do some men confuse hypergamy with love and attention? Are hypergamous women just honest about what they want? That's another thing. Is it really wrong if she's upfront about wanting a man with money, power, and clout? Are men hypocritical because they also value youth, beauty, and submission? Does hypergamy expose male insecurity? Do men date these women because they can't attract women who want them? It's easier for some men to buy love than to earn respect and emotion. What do you guys think about that?
That's what they get for tricking, man. Goddamn trick.
Please don't turn into a whole trick motherfucking
It
conversation, nigga.
is.
You just left Dante room, didn't you?
No.
Yeah,
I
ain't
just
that
left the
motherfucker talking about
goddamn
that
beach,
shit all
buddy.
day.
That's why.
The beach.
Yes. Took a nice little walk, man.
So dating hypergamy is tricking. That's what you're saying. That's just it.
Mm-mm.
But they looking for love and all that stuff like that. Those people that you're talking about is not looking for love, bro. That's different.
I don't even know why niggas
You get
even
what I'm saying?
talking about hypergamy. Niggas don't even know what that
Wow,
is.
wow, wow, wow. Wait, Doc. About to discredit niggas already? It's too
Yeah.
early.
Hypergamy.
Yeah.
Well, niggas ain't got no motherfucking money like that.
Oh my God. What's Doc? What's money? What's money, man?
And
You mean to tell me
we
when?
do not have
that
generations of cash flow. Like we some
ain't got
goddamn
nothing to do with
dukes and
motherfucking
duchesses
hypergamy.
and shit. It do.
That ain't got nothing to do with hypergamy. No, it don't. That's
If
like
you study hypergamy,
extreme.
see everybody just look up words now in this era. They look. You gotta have
You, you,
generations
you,
of
you.
wealth to be hypergamous. That means your
I
daddy is
think.
shopping you around. Like hypergamous women, they daddy is literally looking for rich motherfuckers. Or, you know what I'm saying?
Well, bring it to
Not a
in the
nigga with
concept
a
of
good job and shit.
modern day. Bring it to the concept of modern day. You know, we're not in the Dukes and
Mm-hmm.
Hazzard days anymore, Doctor Albert. Can somebody date you and it's considered hypergamy?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, you're gonna push. You're gonna
I
push.
don't see that. I don't see it.
Okay, so you can't have the conversation. Rico.
I can. I'm just saying I'm calling it what it is. I
Yo,
mean,
yeah,
all the
wait for
women,
y'all to wake
they
it up.
broke,
I don't
broke.
know.
The
I don't
women
know.
broke as hell. Ain't got no fucking money.
There you go.
The women broke their motherfucker.
I mean, Albert, I need you to stay that for the. I need you to stay that for the middle when it's time to get spicy. Can we do that?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, oh yeah.
yeah,
You
straight up.
know, you know what it look. You know what it look like on this side, brother. You feel me?
Man, we know what
So,
time it is, man.
oh my God,
What's up,
though.
Concrete? I see you.
Hey,
Concrete,
concrete,
the
you
homie.
beautiful woman.
That's the
Yeah, she the
that's
homie.
the OG right there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Get my paperwork at. God damn it. Yeah. So anybody could kick this off unless you guys needed that more. More. I think I don't really. I don't think I really put down a groundwork, but that's enough for groundwork, Doctor Otto. What you think, man?
Yeah,
So based off that,
that's Concrete is beneath Burgos' twin. I don't know why they look just alike me,
you're
like
like who?
sisters. Bernice Burgos, you ever heard of her? She's
Hmm.
a
I don't know
Oh
that.
yeah,
popular model.
she's beautiful. She's a beautiful
I don't
woman.
know who that person is off top.
They look like twins.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, so okay, we're gonna go to someone that wants to answer the questions. It's Dr. Albert, he just wanna be, whipping niggas' asses early in the morning.
I gotta listen on this one because y'all gonna curse me out. Y'all curse me out every conversation about money. So I'm gonna curse me out. I'm gonna say if if y'all just strategize, y'all can go 6 months with both without paying the bills. And if y'all balance off one income,
Boy,
then whoever the income that'll cover the household, that y'all could potentially go 6 months without paying both of the bills. And so once that happens, then I'm gonna be like, well, y'all should just love each other, and then that shit is gonna go left. So I just when it comes to these financial conversations, I'm just gonna stay on mute from now on and let y'all have them. I already know how it
well,
gonna play out.
we're not digging deep into the financial stuff like that. I don't
But
want to
that's
make
what
it a seminar and
hypergamy is.
stuff.
Is you act you dating a person that you see is better off than you in every other way. I don't like every way. And so when we speak about hypergamy, even though I think if you look up the definition, I think it means more educated, more socially esteemed. Like it's a lot of definitions, but on Clubhouse, that's just gonna turn into finances.
But if it
Well, if we
turns
look at
into
the
finances, it just shows where they are. They're very narrow-minded because it's way bigger than just money, for sure.
proud of his nephew, fuck is this nigga talking about?
See,
So
people say
the
I'm right.
title
See,
is Why
see.
Do Men Fund Their Own Misery? Hypergamy and Modern Dating. The question is, why do men fund their own misery? If they know they're going to get a certain type of result from a woman when they present themselves as a certain type of esteemed gentleman, why do you, I mean, like, what is it? Like, is it a boost of ego? I think I read a couple of things off right now. I'm clutching my 18 wheeler. What is it? Show off and still be disrespected? Well, I mean, just tell me what y'all think about the situation. Like, people talk about celebrities that did it. People talk about normal people that does it. So let me go back to this real quick. Good morning. You guys need to wake up. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I don't know if you guys were drinking, smoking last night. I know Dr. Album had been sipping last night. He had to be Saturday. Right, Doc?
Well, bro, we trying to talk, but you segueing. It's a
Segue.
hot topic.
The
It's a hot
segue that
topic.
you're gonna participate in is gonna be
Why do you think those men are miserable? Like if a man knows that's what a woman wants and he's fully aware of it, why do you think that makes him miserable? I don't understand where the misery part comes in.
Because that's what he get for objectifying women.
But
A
wouldn't
lot of
he
men
have the
think all they
power?
need is
Yeah,
some
I mean,
money.
but
That's
But
what I'm
wouldn't he?
saying.
what I'm
Wouldn't he
saying
have
is,
the power to remove her
a
though to
lot.
get some money?
What I'm saying is,
Mm.
a lot of men are
who said that?
aware that women are do this and they're trans and they totally okay with it. So I don't understand where the misery part comes in.
Yeah, me neither. I don't get it.
Exploitation.
I get it.
What?
Exploitation.
Huh?
Yeah, I don't know. I know, right, Doc? It's let's just go off of that and just get a little spicy on what they're saying, right? Okay, so let me do this real quick. What does hypergamy? Definition: seeking a partner of higher status, wealth, or power. How is it historically and biological rooted? Why do women prefer hypergamy? Security and stability, social conditioning, and cultural expectation compete for the higher the high value men.
Right,
Okay? And it
right.
says,
Mhm.
why do men choose hypergamous women? This is the problem I get to. Why do men choose hypergamous women? Right? Now check the attributes, right? Um, ego boost. Feeling like proof of success,
Oh
validation
my God.
is if she with me, I must be valuable. Hey. Desire to protect and provide. Traditional masculinity, y'all gonna call it toxic. Lack of awareness, mistaking hypergamy for love.
If I'm not mistaken, most cultures, even if you have to pay a bride price, a dowry, or give the daddy a donkey, most cultures, who you are in society deems a lot of times the woman that you get. Like I don't think Jeff Bezos, if he was a regular guy, I don't think that he in his mind he knows if he was in a regular like place for women that women would want him. I think he understands his lifestyle helps him afford whatever women that would be same thing I think with most people that place professional sports artists, entertainers, so forth and so on. I don't think like I get what you're trying to say. Like to you, you think it's morally bankrupt because people are not aligning on the fact that they're just mere human beings and we have a common interest and we love each other. But that to me, in my personal opinion, that's just what reality is. And I'm not someone here trying to look at a man who like, oh, you got this beautiful wife, but you know without what you had, you wouldn't have had her. I'm pretty sure if he ain't aware of that himself, then that just speaks to me how naive he is.
So why do you think he does it?
Because a lot of
I think I
you,
named I think I named a couple of those things why they do it. Ego boost,
yeah,
feeling like proof of success, social validation. If she's with me, I must be valuable. Ego, I said the attribute. Yeah.
y'all do it. The regular men do it. I think regular men do it, but they don't do it in the sense where the woman has the money or has more. So I think they do it because she has more influence on how she look. That's why y'all. That's why men typically date attractive women. A lot of men because of the fact that they want other men to see that they have attractive women. Like the women that y'all usually align with, that y'all would be better with, that I would think y'all would have a long term relationship with. Y'all don't. A lot of men don't want those women. They want the women that walk in with them that other men go, damn, he got one. So I think I'm just being honest, So the same thing, that woman knows car service, valets, the way she lives, her house, the car she drives. A lot of those things become the substitute for the man that she may not be all the way attracted to, in my personal opinion.
Hmm. So the one of the sisters just mentioned, does he have the power to remove her if he feels a certain type of way? So now I want to run into the risk of dating hypergamous women, right? Transactional relationships, love versus lifestyle. We just mentioned that, yeah, on point. Pressure to keep earning and impressing. Potential feelings of being used or replaceable. That speaks to what Sis said earlier. Don't he have the power to remove the woman? I think that if she's 9 out of 10, a 9 out of 10, or 10 out of 10, he's going. Who's that coughing off mic like that? I'm dying. Oh,
Man,
go
you,
get
you
some
you
water,
talking
man. In the
really
morning
fast,
time.
man.
I think I was in the area where it went fast. You know how that go, right? Like the reception. Yeah. I said the risk of dating hypergamous. Somebody got a mic open that's clicking. Traditional relationship, love versus lifestyle. Pressure to keep earning and impressing. Potential feelings of being used or replaced. That is the risk of dating hypergamous women. Fuck, I mean, hypergamous men.
Tom Brady's a
That's,
good example.
who?
Tom Brady.
No, it's still not a dangerous because if you remove if you they're going to want marriage, and if you get married, they're going to come out on the better end anyway. So Tom Brady's wife left with a sizable amount of money. So it's not too many women that date rich men that don't leave with a chunk of change. So even that they usually fare well if they date a man that has a lot of money.
Good point. But I meant his example is that he left the first baby mama and he chose this woman instead, and she's fucking the pool boy. When the first woman was more genuine, but he wanted that status more so. So just choosing that for the more of the look, and everything, opposed to the quality. That's what I was meaning.
I think, and I don't want to rehash it, but Ryan Leslie was, by all accounts, a great man. That was Cassie's former boyfriend before, but she saw a bigger catch. That's what she went for. And I'm not here to rehash that, but that's what she went for, and she's seen that. So I don't. I think a lot of women, not trying to be funny, not a lot. Some of them, a few of them. I won't even say a few of them. Even while they with a wealthy man, if another wealthier man, if they have the ability to even level up on that, I just think they'll. I think that if they can do it, if they can maneuver it, they'll go for it.
I think on this topic we always go
This
to.
is getting way too complicated.
But if it was
Hey, Jello.
based
Go
on,
ahead, Jello.
sorry,
No, I was just saying, I think on this topic, we always go to the extremes. Most like relationships are going to be hypergamous in some way. Most women are going to be with men that they value and they see as better than them in some way, if not most ways. It just provides security. I think nowadays it's just mostly when they look at the hypergamy, they focus more on financials, and financials doesn't necessarily mean a good character with a man, and that's where they tend to fuck up.
I was just about to say that if the topic was about women, this conversation would be flowing.
Oh
But
nah, oh nah. That's segment two. Don't mess my stuff up. Thank you.
No, but I brought that point up also about women. I did. I agree with them. But once again, I think it's the like y'all can say that like, and I think this is where the problem comes in. Like, say a man can, I'm just using because I'm using money. I get they say social cloud, so like what the rest definition is, but I think social esteem, power, like all that stuff comes as a result of money, right? So using your clout, who you are, all these the way people see you is based off the fact that you have money, right? Because if you take most famous people, you remove the economic side, nobody gives a shit. But the fact that people know they got a little bit of change is why people like. So what I'm saying is, just follow me. If that if that mark isn't enough, what I mean is if it's only a thin margin between me and who she is, that gap can be easily closed. So like if I got a chunk of change, I'm gonna use that. And then she got a sizable amount of money, that it has to be some level of distance between us. It gotta be you can look at, and I hate to use these people, but I'm just using them so y'all get what I'm saying. You can look at Beyonce, as rich as she is, there's still a large, wide gap between her and Hove. It is. As wealthy as she is, there's a large dividing gap between them. I mean, more than we ever care to admit to, because it don't matter once you get a couple $100 million. Who gives a shit? But what I'm saying is, there still is. So in essence, if I made 80,000, yay, and my wife made 60, and you say, well, she just was with Rico because that's what that you think a $20,000 gap would make her hypergamous. No, it wouldn't, because there's not enough space in between what I think that would be a sizable amount to kind of, to me, to fit the definition.
But things have definition, have scope and application. Just to go and read the definition of hypergamous, and if somebody make $10,000, $20,000 more than you, that makes you hypergamous is false. That's just false. So we talking about a lifestyle, and we talking about working class people trying to sit up here and exemplify their lives with wealthy billionaires, and it's just not feasible. That's not applicable, like right this at this level that most black folks are at, and most white people. You just spending money just because you got a great paycheck, and you've had a great paycheck for the last couple years, does not make
Oh
you a
wow. Wow,
hypergamous
wow.
man.
Watch your mouth, sir.
And the women are not going to be hypergamous when their fathers are fucking broke or missing. It comes with a lifestyle. You're not just going around head hunting for some rich black dude that would probably be at least 50 at best, 50 years old right now at best. So that's just so black women going around looking for old men that bank accounts have been encumbered in wealth for a good 30, 40 years. You show me where they at.
Okay.
It's just not it's
hmm
not sensible.
Okay. So my next thing is this, right? Is hypergamy dying in modern relationships with women earning more and being independent? And hypergamy still relevant? Do you think it's still relevant because of that mere fact? Because we had this conversation plenty of times over and over that women are making more money than men. Oh, well, some men. Well, yeah, than men. I could just leave it right there. So that's the reason why I had two titles today, and I wanted to switch it over to the women because of what's been said uh, about women making more money than men nowadays. Do y'all think that social media fuels hypergamy today? Two questions.
No, I think a woman always wants a man with higher social status, more money. Doesn't matter what her status is. So I would say no for the women.
I would
Oh,
say more
okay.
money, more problems, so it gives you a less sense of security. So I would say a lot of women, not a lot, but I think it's a fair few that are not interested in all that because they know it breeds more trouble.
Next person. Next person. So let me answer that. Doc, Breek.
No, I think it's rooted in delusion because I think and why I say it, I still think women want it, but to Dr. Alba's point, I think the amount of men that actually have it is not true. But I think that men put on a good show. I think men lie in their presentation. So they put on jewelry, they drive a nice car so they can make it seem as if I can give you that. I can fool you enough to where I can kind of mislead you into thinking that, but it's not really that. It's short lived. It's just all like smoke and mirrors. So I think a lot of the floss, what I call the floss and perk game, a lot of men got the perk game down pat, and that's what they usually use.
But you see, that's the cycle, right? So because that's what women want, and that's what women are selecting for, and all men want to do nowadays, mostly is fuck. They can put up that facade. They can cosplay that for a while or long enough for them to smash and then disappear into the wind.
And so, do y'all think that social media fuels hypergamy? Because
I think
I still see that in social media a lot,
I don't see a
and that's what.
problem with hypergamy. I think hypergamy is natural. I think that's just nature. You see that even in the animal kingdom. The biggest, baddest, the leader of the pride can smash whatever woman in
Hold on. Well, hold on. Let's think about this before you go off, Jello. Let's think about this. If you look on social media, right, and you're in a relationship, and this person's in a relationship on social media, but her man is buying her everything she wants. They're living a lifestyle, even though some be fronting. But most that's the, even if it's an illusion for the listeners and the watchers and stuff, the viewers. That's still a form of them showing hypergamy, and that's the reason why women get to a point that they're unhappy and they want to do that's going to do this, and that. Make sense?
But then hypergamy is not the problem. Is certain people comparing themselves to people that they don't even you don't even know what they're doing to get that money. You don't know if that money's legit. You don't know. You're comparing people's lifestyle to yours. Everybody's not the same, right? My people have a saying like all fingers are not equal. Right, the pinky finger is the smallest, damn near the smallest finger, but it fucking works. It's there for a reason. You would rather not have a hand without that motherfucker, right?
So
So
you'll agree
live
then.
your life. But again, hypergamy is not the problem. Hypergamy provides women with security, as it should, right? You don't want to be out here.
Sir, I never said it caused a problem. I said does social media fuel that? And I
Um,
think you said yes to it.
I guess yeah, I can agree with that in a certain way, but I don't see social media is just it's a tool. It's the internet. The way people use it is the problem, and people are the fucking problem.
Yeah,
Yeah, I want my bad. Well, I just wanted to know because I don't want to really interject statistics in here like that, but there are a few reliable sources, .govs and stuff that you can point to that are definitely pointing out what is happening with the majority of people in the country. There is not a collective of men in our community on a large scale that can afford to even say the word hypergamy. Furthermore, when were black women the recipients of hypergamy in the United States of America? Because I'm not a black history scholar,
In
but
ancient
I
times,
did go to school. I did go to
pre-colonial.
school and learn enough. No, they definitely were not a recipient of hypergamy in pre well, if you're saying pre-colonial, but I'm not talking about in Africa. I'm talking about here in the U.S. When were black women in the United States of America only able to participate in hypergamy? Like which era? That's like if y'all can show me in history which era black men were wealthy enough to even participate in that, and black women could be the recipients of that, then I'll yield. But you have to show that to me first.
So you're saying at one point that black folks weren't didn't have generational wealth
I'm
here?
telling
Is that
you,
what you're saying? And that's
I'm telling you, there's never been a point in the history of this country where black people
wow.
collectively had generational wealth, nor were black women participating in hypergamy. Show me in what era in this country alone. This country.
My brother Cole from the House to Hustle. He's my guy.
What
He's
up,
my guy.
though?
He's my bro. Let's go. You already know what it is, bro. How you, bro? Let me up. Let me up. She is screaming. Let me up. Let her
Yeah,
up. Somebody
good,
let
man.
Ella get up. We chilling, bro. We just talking about why do men fund their own misery, hypergamy, and modern dating. This is what we're talking about. So you telling me that at one point, Sim, that there wasn't a time where black folks had money. And so why do everybody always scream about the gap, the money gap of wealth uh, that we have going on versus back in the days? Like, so I don't. I mean, like, so okay, fuck that. What is your point, right? So go ahead, kick your shit. What is your point,
My
Sam?
my point is that black women are delusional and they broke just like black men. They can't participate in something that they
God
never been a
damn.
recipient of. They fathers and they grandfathers ain't got no damn dowries. They ain't got no generational wealth passing it down where they sitting on their ass waiting for a man to come and marry them and their fathers is paying for the weddings and stuff. They gotta get their ass up and go to work just like we gotta go to work. How dare you talk to me about hypergamy when you out here working a 9 to 5 paying your bills just like me? You better come on and get this money and help me pay these bills. The fuck wrong with you?
Wow, that was
That
crazy.
was right.
He's telling the
That was
truth,
dope.
though.
That was
Excuse
that
me.
was crazy.
The people on the social media, particularly Clubhouse, are very delusional. Simp Lawrence was very correct in saying that black women have never been afforded to be however the fuck you say the word, in this in our society. My grandparents were sharecroppers. My mother and father were cooks. I come from poor working people. I don't know what these people be talking about when I hear all this generational wealth. Come on now. I mean, you can want everything in the world. Does that mean you're gonna get it? No.
We, yeah, I can't.
So infuse it then. Social media
You're right.
fuse it.
That's what
That's the
this.
reason why it's getting pushed like that,
Yes,
Reese.
it
Right. That's
is.
why I
Yes,
gotta
it
jump
is.
on
My
this
daughter.
train right
Oh, let me just say this, Rico. My oldest daughter is married. She wanted to have this big ass, fancy ass wedding that nobody can afford to do. You know what she did? Her and I got went to
Hmm.
City Hall and got married like she should have. We don't even. I don't have a big family. My family old and like serious. I'm the
Fuck.
youngest grandchild and I'll be 55 years old. The oldest
Damn.
grandchild is 85. I come from old stock. Look, I don't have a big family. Why is you having this big ass fancy wedding? Why? So you can stunt the people on TikTok and Instagram, please. You gonna put yourself in debt at the beginning of your marriage? That's fucking crazy.
Yeah. I think the problem with this conversation is that a lot of you people that have these conversations, you have it from a more centered adult mind frame. You have it from been there, done that mind frame. A lot of you are just older. You are. You cannot discount the power of hip hop. You can't discount the power of get to the bag culture. You can't discount the power of the social media, whether you believe it or not. You can't discount the power of people showing money on the internet and what that looks like and what people are telling women and what women have been saying in on their own groups and, and Instagram and web chat. Doesn't matter. A lot of you come from the perspective is if I'm older, I know better. Maybe you do. But me or you guys sitting in a room full of young people, especially women, where I'm at, they gonna tell you I'm gonna get to the bag by any means necessary. Now, whether they delusional, whether they naive, whether they terrible people, women will tell you that I don't care. Now, I'm not saying they're not gonna mess with any regular dudes like the past time, but I'm telling you their goal is to keep on jumping in the mix to hopefully that they're trying to snag a fish that they can think that can save their life, whether you agree with it or not. This is just where a lot of younger women are currently in their mind state right now.
Yeah, I don't know. I think if the wedding costs 200K, like I don't think you can really start your life in your marriage if the wedding is like less than 50K or even 100K. Like you have to start with the expensive wedding, right? Because if you care enough about her, you would.
I'm going to say this. Okay, doctor, but not doctor. Brother Cole, my good guy. Why do men fund their own misery? Hypergamy. God damn, I'm sorry. I'm driving and looking. Why do men fund their own misery, hypergamy, and modern dating? What do you have to say to that, Brother Cole?